So you can't be like, nah, no.
How has it been ukhulela eSwaneville in general? Because now they always say, I am a cheras eSwaneville this, I'm a cheras eSwaneville that. They always, it's so rarely to hear people saying positive things about us, Tina Madomazana eSwaneville.
And understandably so, to be honest. I think there's just I won't even say a generation before us,
Yes.
but like there just has been a trend of ukungaziphathi kakuhle eSwaneville. And this is not even girls, like everyone. eSwaneville doing is snacks.
Snacks,
You'll see that even if you meet like people from Kagiso, their worst nightmare is coming eSwaneville. What do you mean? This is literally the next area after ANU,
Yes.
and you haven't been, or you don't even want to go because of the things you've had. And I understand it, because Saz is a Kelly Kameli, and it really might take a lot for us, but I see we are well on our way. We are one of those small areas that has a lot of graduates.
Yes.
I'm there for it, I'm there. And whether someone from outside wants to recognize it now or not, but like graduates, and I think that is just us in our journey of trying to turn things around.
Yes.
Zisenzeka, but and I think another thing is that you don't really see the dangers other people say.
Yes.
Like if people I'm like, P guys. But also you can't act like this is not happening. It's probably happening and it's someone's reality. But right, and I do see the things that are happening, gangsterism, and all of that. But I think I cool. And honestly, if you are to assess this one, we are transforming. But we are transforming.
Do you think we are playing a role as well to delay growth within us? Do you think we be two-faced? Do you think that we're not willing to help each other? Like how Indians, and I want to make an example of my India because of you let's say you're a fisherman, I'm hungry. Indians, what they will do, they will feed you today, but tomorrow they take you, then give you a rod and say, this is how you fish. Do you think I like it to spoke as ba unbiza ngesister sister lami yabona nithanda nje ba uyandidadazelela and then ndimnikeza ama breadcrumbs. That is true. I mean, we do self-sabotage, and in ways maybe that wouldn't be known to me. Yes. We as those that you sabotage yourself. You know what you can be good at, but you are just not showing up for yourself. Yeah. And on a larger scale though, eSwaneville, I don't think it's intentional. Yeah. I think because that's one thing that happened for me. I think going to university, staying at res and meeting people really enables you to have a different perspective about things and possibilities of things. Because as a girl, there wasn't really much I can point to say, I want to be like this person. Yes. I want to be like this person because of this and this and this, But you then get to see other people from other areas that are just, when I got to res, this person was my senior and now I'm on IG and this person is an executive of, and you're like, I know this person, then this can happen. Yes. I think for me that was just an eye-opener of how there's just life out of Swaneville. How there's just life outside of the things that we've normalized in Swaneville. Yes. And I just wanted, and I grabbed that, honestly speaking. I took what I can take, and I was hoping I'll just go back home and it radiates and hopefully everyone gets a piece of it. And I think that's the thing for me, even as a scholar. That's why I'm such an advocate of school, because I'm just like, if you haven't really seen me or aundazi ekulengwam, I don't even have to say much to you. I just gotta show you. But do you see? I literally have no other backup. I had no amafa or anything like that. No business that is waiting for me to take over. This was legit iskolo. And if we start seeing iskolo as umpando, because people kulma umpando, iskolo is never part of that. Yes. But to me, umpando is your hustle, and And I wish that really meant like an honest hustle. I have to say that, which is not what it means now.
Yeah,
but like honestly, I see Skolo as umpando, and me being in the space, I see the many ways that I can secure the bag outside of what is just primarily what I do, but kukwe options as needs. And it's what I'm trying to take back. And you do go back and you see, I see people are not, the generation now is not really taking a scholar that serious. And I really appreciate it. But you get a lot of Amatuke that say you inspire me, but sometimes just that I can't drive that conversation further. But I want to ask, why do you say that? Do you say that because for someone else it can mean I like how you dress, but do you know the funds that help me dress like this? I like because you have, but do you know where the money comes from? And I think for me, I want you to know where it comes from. It's easy to see a lot of people that have all the flashy things and people are going to Dubai. I don't want that. I want to know your how. How do you make the money? And I've realized, but the kids haven't really grown. It's about what they see. But like the forefront is very flashy, is very nice. But I want to know what's your midnight grind. Like what do you do? What's your routine? And I think that's the thing that inspires me. So even the people I look up to is because I know how you make all this thing look flashy. The work, the behind the scene. And if anyone says I inspire them, I hope it's because you are inspired by my work ethic.
And now you're doing
my
something about it.
Yes, my discipline. I don't just like the things you see. How do I make them? Because once you understand how I make them, I think you can just wake up and decide to do exactly as I do.
Have you, because, Dena Sebenza Ndogozweni, I worked in Ndogozweni for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, for 6 years.
Yeah.
Akunandawo iyandihambula njengaleya. I've seen it all. In a sense about appreciate that one slice of bread because of there's someone out there ongenayo like leya. And I remember on my teen stages that bengifunde junior and I had to walk out esikolweni walk out buya knowing ba bungakheranga awuna lunch and uzophinde futhi ubuye ungekho ukutya thina sasichotha izihlangu ke ekhaya and then sisifake esitovini samalahle ukuze sipheke yazazi izihlangu zinuka kanjani into odlula athi yini lenukayo and that embarrassed me because of being a teenager at that time and sendibona abafana. Was it a moment in your life where you felt like I don't deserve this? Is it you knowing that you had to empower yourself? It was rooted somewhere where you like, I'm not signed for this life. I'm not signed up for this life.
Honestly not. I think I had a very, let me not say miserable childhood but like outside of home, I really was not a happy child. I was not a happy child. I remember as a kid, I felt insecure about everything in me. No part of me was beautiful. I had a big nose than anyone else. I had amabela makulu quicker than everyone else, and I'd be deemed as you're older. And whereas I just wanted to be like the other kids. I was built like a guy. Even now, I think that's what like inspired this style. Some growing up, and I'm comfortable like that now. I want to be covered. Like I really just want to be covered. I don't want attention. I don't want But like I was insecure. Like if anything about my teenage life, I never had the main sport. I never had the. I'd literally be the kid that shines when it comes to academic. That's one thing I've been constant on. If you know my name, it's because of my schooling records and stuff.
This is the second time you said this because I remember the time we were in you said this.
Yeah, I have nothing else that I can tell you about besides that. And I'm also me. I have my mother is very strict. So I think there was just no time for me to even come back home and be like, but I don't think I'm pretty. I don't think I'm that. I don't think I'm that. There was no time for that. Like all you had to see again from my mother. My mother is a hard worker up to this age. She's a pensioner that works. Like my mother is disciplined. And that's just the thing, Ekaya. So I think that and understanding that I call chance you buy anything else besides a person that ends an honest living. I had there was nothing else, to be quite honest. You wouldn't talk about me about anything else. It's either you're gonna talk that girl that plays netball so good, I'm that girl, or the top learner of what I'm that girl, and throughout has been that. I
remember I said Kupumla Paswana.
Love her so much.
Did you go? Yeah. Stronger diakotol. Did you? Fuck, I have chills. Did you Pumla so interviews? Because that's what a lovely soul. Did yo, Diamonrena, Ati, listen, simple person. Can you believe that in the Kalei listeners that's my own Palelanji, 10 guy, that's her. Ati, lalela, Ati, please, ungalibali umcela ama letuzana yakhe ku YouTube because I know she vlogs but in the libel by